You type one message, just one, and then you sit back. The AI books your flight, checks your calendar, emails your team, fills out forms, maybe even writes a little code to pull the right data. You didn't ask again. You didn't guide each step. It just kept going until the job was done. This isn't ChatGPT. This is something bigger. So what's actually happening here? What is an AI agent? The easiest way to understand it is with a picture. Think of ChatGPT as a very smart brain that can talk. You ask a question, it responds. You ask another question, it responds again. It's impressive, but it waits for you every time. An AI agent is that same kind of brain, but with more parts attached. It has eyes to see information, hands to take actions, and memory to remember what matters. It doesn't just talk, it works. One answers, the other acts. A useful comparison is a parrot versus a robot employee. A parrot can repeat things intelligently, but it can't do a job. A robot employee can understand a goal, decide what to do next, and actually make progress without constant supervision. That's the leap from chatbots to agents. Inside an AI agent is a simple loop that keeps running until the task is finished. First, it perceives. It looks at what's going on. That might mean reading emails, scanning a web page, checking files, or pulling numbers from a spreadsheet. Next, it plans. It takes your goal and breaks it into steps, not in a fancy way, more like a checklist. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. Then it executes. This is where agents feel different. They click buttons, they type messages, they move files, they book meetings, they send emails. They do the things a human would normally do in front of a screen. Finally, it learns. Not like a human learning algebra. It remembers what worked. It notes your preferences. Morning flights instead of red eyes, this template instead of that one. Next time, it starts a little smarter. That loop repeats. Perceive, plan, execute, learn. So if you say, schedule a team meeting, an agent can check everyone's calendars, find overlaps, send invites, and remember that you never want meetings on Fridays. This isn't theoretical. You can already see versions of this today. Tools like Claude Code help with coding tasks across entire projects. Browser-based agents like OpenAI's Operator can move through websites on your behalf. AutoGPT-style systems chain steps together to keep working toward a goal instead of stopping after one answer. Now let's talk about why this matters. Picture a developer before agents, writing code, running tests, fixing errors, deploying updates, all manually. After agents, a lot of that busy work is handled automatically, while the developer focuses on design and decisions. Picture a marketer before agents, 8 hours pulling data, building charts, formatting slides. After agents, the report appears in minutes with the key insights already highlighted. Picture customer service before agents, 50 people answering the same questions all day. After agents, one system can handle thousands of chats at once and pass the hard cases to humans, which raises the uncomfortable question, is this replacing jobs or creating new ones? And here's why this shift feels inevitable. Everyone big is racing to build this. OpenAI, Google with Gemini agents, Anthropic with Claude Code, Microsoft with Copilot agents. Different approaches, same destination. AI that doesn't just respond, but acts. So the real shift to understand is simple. We're moving from AI that talks to AI that does. Now you see it. So here's the question. Which task would you give an AI agent? Vizibyte. Every byte visualized.